For many of us, the most important part of Thanksgiving dinner are the leftovers. But any other time of the year, if we buy too much food, we throw it out. And all that waste really does pile up, as early show consumer correspondent Susan Koeppen found out. Susan, good morning.
Good morning, Harry. We're talking about billions of dollars of food being tossed out every year. So what's being tossed out the most? Fruits, veggies, meat, and dairy top the list.
Between home and work,
Is it good? You need more?
the Kirschbaumers are one busy family. Between the three of them, they find little time to eat the food they buy.
So you seem like you're buying food and you just don't use it.
Well, that's the problem. We buy a lot of food and then put it in here with the expectation of using it.
How much food do you think you waste?
A lot.
A lot.
Their pantry is full,
I see some mold going on with this bread. So this bread,
This bread is not, this is going away.
but most of this food will be thrown out.
toss this.
Yeah, this is going to be.
How long do you think that you've had
This
that
has probably been in here for maybe 3 weeks.
Cans of tomato paste they've never used, moldy sausages, eggs and milk past their expiration date,
I was looking at your eggs, October 2nd, they expired.
and a freezer filled with half a cow. Yes, half a grass-fed cow that they never got around to eating and don't plan to.
You can just keep pulling this stuff out of here for a while if you want.
The Kirschbaumers aren't all that unusual. Americans throw away 150 billion pounds of food each year. For the average American family, that equals more than $1,300 in wasted food.
We waste a staggering amount of food in America.
Jonathan Bloom, author of American Wasteland, says we waste food because we buy too much in bulk and let food spoil before we get a chance to eat it.
People need to shop smarter, think about the amount of food that they have on hand before they go to the store.
In the Kirschbaumer home, the wasted food is enough to fill an entire countertop.
When you look at this pile of food that is going into the trash, what do you think?
This is shame. This is horrible. I can't believe it's in my refrigerator.
That'd be real nice to have, the extra money rather than, the extra cow.
Wow, that's not so strange either, or unusual.
Yeah, no, they are a normal American family throwing out food every day. So we're going to talk about some things that you can do to help prevent the waste that's going on. Okay, first of all, your refrigerator, set it up like a grocery store.
Okay.
Things that are about to expire, the stuff that's about to go bad, put it towards the front. So people are going to go in, grab it, and eat it. Also, use the freezer. You buy meat, put it in the freezer. Deli meat even, your turkey that you buy at the deli.
And if you label it, and then you know what's in there.
Put it in the freezer. You can store the deli meat up to 3 months. And also bread. You can keep your bread in the freezer, use it by the slice when you need it, or when you want the loaf, you take it out and use
like that family there, the bread, they had the whole loaf, and it turned moldy. If you took half, stuck it in the bag, put it in the freezer, you'd have it, a week later when
you could keep it. All right, so now we have a tip from Koeppen's Kitchen.
This is a model of Koeppen's Kitchen?
This is what I do in my house, and I have to say I have very little wasted food. Now, keep in mind, I have a husband and 3 little kids, so we eat a lot of food in our house. But when I come home from the grocery store, instead of just putting everything in the fridge or on the countertop, I actually take all my fruits and veggies, stuff that's going to go bad fast. I chop them up and put them in little containers and put them in the fridge. So when somebody wants a piece of pineapple, they're not looking at this thinking, I'm not going to cut that up. That's just going to sit there. They go in, they grab some pineapple, and
you know what? You also save so much money in the first place by buying it this way and then cutting it up yourself. You're saving a lot of dough.
Absolutely. But so that's my tip. That's what I do in my house. It works. It's very hard to keep fruit in my house.
All right. So how long did it take you to do this and this and this?
That it takes a while. You know, when I get home from the grocery store, the last thing I want to do is chop this all up.
But
I do it.
And then look at that, and then it gets used.
They eat it.
Exactly right. Is this all right?
You can have some of that.
Thank you very much. Love peppers. Susan Koeppen, thank you.